Are you facing an error while running Maven that says the log4j package does not exist? You're not alone. This is a common issue that many developers encounter, and today we're going to solve it together. I totally get how frustrating it can be when you're trying to build your project and an error pops up out of nowhere. It can feel like you're hitting a brick wall. But don't worry, we will get through this. Here's the situation. One user reported that while running the command mvn install, they received an error stating that the package org.apache log4j does not exist. They have the log4j.2.50.jar added as a reference library, but something is still missing. Sound familiar? Let's dive into the details. So, what could be causing this error? It often happens due to incorrect dependency configurations in your POM file or issues with the class path. Let's break it down step by step to find the solution. And stick around. At the end of this video, I will share a pro tip that can help you avoid similar issues in the future. To resolve the issue with the log4j package not being recognized, the user should first check the dependency definitions in their POM file. It's important to ensure that the correct group ID and artifact ID are being used. Next, the user should verify that the version specified in the POM file matches the version of the log4j jar file they have in their project. If the jar file is version 1.2.15, the POM file should reflect that. If the versions are correct, the user should consider removing the scope definition from the log4j dependency. Sometimes, specifying a scope can lead to issues with visibility during compilation. After making these changes, the user should run the maven install command again. This will recompile the project and should resolve the issue with the log4j package not being found. Finally, if the problem persists, the user may want to check their project structure to ensure that the log4j jar file is correctly included in the build path. Fun fact, did you know that log4j is one of the most widely used logging libraries in Java? It's been around for quite a while and is trusted by many developers. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution provided by another user suggests using a different log4j dependency. They recommend including the log4j library with the group ID log4j, artifact ID log4j, and version 1.2.17. Now, let's see a response from a different user. An alternative solution suggests that the issue may stem from your environment settings or dependencies in your POM file. It's important to check that you are using a JDK instead of a JRE. Also, verify your Maven installation and ensure that the paths for Java Home and M2 Home are correctly set. For Linux users, make sure to adjust your paths accordingly. For instance, running the command echo java home should return the correct JDK path. Let's move forward and look at another answer. One alternative solution for Eclipse users is to resolve the log4j package issue without reinstalling anything. You can add the log4j jar directly through Eclipse by downloading the dependency list at startup. Make sure to launch Eclipse with Java Home set correctly. After adding the dependency, run a Maven build by right-clicking the POM file. This should resolve the errors, and your library will show a managed version tag in orange. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always keep your dependencies updated and regularly check your POM file for any inconsistencies. This can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to resolve the log4j package error. Remember, keeping your project dependencies in check is crucial. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more troubleshooting tips.